Hey everyone, NicMakesPlays here, your current rank 1 player in Legends of Runeterra. And I went on a 15-0 win streak today with Yasuo Malphite after the Malphite buff. They just changed Malphite from being 12 mana landmark to level up to 10 mana landmarks to level up. This is huge because you can now level them up with just a single either Horic. It's a 5 mana landmark where if you daybreak it summons another copy of itself, which is another 5 mana landmark. It's just one either Horic instantly levels up Malphite. Before you need either Horic plus start to peak or Blue Sentinel, which is 12 mana of landmarks, but now you just need the either Horic. So I was able to much more consistently have Malphite leveled on turn 7 and just have a win con from there and just kind of, win the game on turn 7. So very good. All right, I'm going to go over the deck with you guys today. All right, so first things first. Now that I don't have to run Blue Sentinel, let's find where that card is. Blue Sentinel and start to peak. Considering that I don't need the 12 mana of Limeric's level up Malphite, I just need a 10 now, which is again just one either Horic, which we'll get to. I can make more space for the cards, and it gave me space for Fey Blade Twirler. Fey Blade Twirler. Quick attack. When you stun or recall a unit, grant me +2/+0. This card is insanely strong. It gives you another way to win. It gives you an alternative win con. I feel in this deck it's very reliant on Yasuo, but Fey's kind of like a knockoff Yasuo. If you don't have Yasuo, you still get value out of your stun cards. Considering it gains the extra +2 attack each time, it can easily get to 7 attack, 9 attack, 11 attack, very high stats, and go for game, especially when you have Malphite leveled. Stunning their entire board, you can just push for huge damage. Next, we have 3 Pale Cascade, pretty straightforward. 2 mana, give an ally +1/+1 this round, Nightfall, draw 1. This is good, it's just very cheap protection. I usually use it for the extra health, just to keep Yasuo out of like Thermogenic Beam and other removal spells. You also have to draw 1 to recycle. In this deck in general, I don't really run many protection spells for Yasuo. I feel a lot of times where I play Yasuo and they have answers, I just don't have the protection spells or I don't have the mana for the protection spells like Deny or Notify. And I also feel like it adds more inconsistency to the deck to think I need a protection spell for Yasuo. So instead of having more ways to protect Yasuo, I favored having win cons outside of Yasuo. So if I kill Yasuo, I still have Fey Blade Twirler, Malphite, Invoke, stuff like that. So not much protection for Yasuo's deck, but Pale Cascade can be the protection or just help you draw cards and stuff like that. Do well in combat trades. Next, I have 2 Slayer Shield Bearer. I have a total of 8 2-drops this deck. I felt the weakest point of this deck is the early game, and the extra 2 Slayer Shield Bearers really helped out. Daybreak, give me +0/+4 this round. This card's just phenomenal to play against like aggressive decks or just in general aggressive openings, and it ruins their attack. I mean, it has tons of health, so usually will always trade on turn 2, where they lose their unit and you don't because it has the 6 health, so they usually just don't attack at all. They just end their turn, which is very good to help you stabilize to get Yasuo on the field on turn 4. Next, Slayer Sunhawk, another card that's great in the early game, late game, mid game. It's another 2-drop. It's one of our 8 2-drops. 2 mana, 2/3, Daybreak, stun the strongest enemy. We have Yasuo on the board. This makes Yasuo strike it, so that's very strong. In the early game against Aggro, they play like Arachnid Horror or even Saboteur, whatever kind of aggro card they play, and then you can just stun it, and it helps you make it through. The early game as well, having 2/3 stat line can block 2/1s and get a lot of favorable trades against 2/2s like Housefire and stuff like that, so very good. Next, I have 2 Steel Tempest, 2 mana fast spell, stun an attacking enemy. Pretty generic. I just felt this deck needed more stuns, and this is very cheap protection. I feel like all you have to do is have Yasuo plus this, and you have pretty decent board control. It stops them from going for game. It's just very cheap for what it does. It can also help Fey get stronger. In general, I just like the versatility with this card. It being only 2 mana makes it so you're able to take attacks you want to take and stun ones you want to stun. Very good. 2 Hush. Silence you this round. It's good to have the 2 Hush good against Gnosis. It's just versatile, good against all kind of things. You have stuns, you have silences, you have recalls. This deck has tons of disruption and tons of ways to deal with all kinds of different scenarios you find yourself in. Making it what I thought was good for ladder. We did go on a 15-0 streak, and I probably used Hush on all kinds of different cards I can't remember, so it's just very versatile cards, Steel Tempest and Hush. Next, I have 3 Slayer Priestess. This card is so good in this deck, like so good. This is one of the only ways your deck generates card advantage, but having access to Comet is very strong to remove big threats. Like, I remove Level of Threshes with it sometimes. I remove Gnosises. It's really good to get the Golden Sisters. You can heal, you get elusive blockers. I love getting Written in the Stars, because Written in the Stars can search your Yasuo, which means all your stuns will be a lot more impactful, and it gets the stat buff from Written in the Stars. But also search your Malphite, and Malphite is one of your win cons in the deck, so very powerful. I think Slayer Priestess is amazingly outvalue tons of decks, letting you get powerful cards you need for each matchup. Like Meteor Shower is good. Let's say you're playing against like discard aggro, you can Meteor Shower, killing Jinx plus a Dragon's Biggest Fan, or something else with 1 health. You can also kill against Nasus Thresh. Meteor Shower can kill things like Merciless Hunter plus a Fading Icon, so it's very good. Next, 3 Concussive Bomb, pretty generic. Stun an enemy to summon a Tail of the Dragon. This is good with Yasuo because they don't have to be attacking. Contrasting with Steel Tempest, where they have to be attacking, you can use this whenever you want. You can use it aggressively. You can even stun one of their only blockers to try and go for game. Sometimes you can do this Malphite spell to stun the whole enemy board. They play one new blocker, you stun that Concussive Bomb, and you just go for game because it also summons a 3/2 attacker. You can recall this again with Homecoming to reuse the Concussive Bomb. It's just a very versatile spell that gives you 2 blockers in 1 action by stunning 1 attacker. You get another blocker here, you can reuse it. Triggers your Yasuo effect, makes Faye bigger, very good. Next we have Homecoming. I'm running 2 Homecoming. Recall an ally unit or landmark to recall an enemy unit or landmark. This is one of your only actual removal spells in the deck. I like this card a lot because of how versatile it is. I've used it a lot on reusing Slayer Sunforger to heal again, reusing Slayer Priestess to get the invoke again. It can protect Yasuo, so if they're going to kill Yasuo in a trade or with a spell, you can bounce it back to your hand and remove something else. Good against Nasus because he costs 6, this costs 4. I just feel this deck really needs a true removal spell. I mean, it doesn't really true because it bounces back to their hand, but it gets really card off the field. Like, stunning things can only stop certain things, and hushing things can only stop certain things. But it's just straight up gets the card off the field, so it's very versatile. I like it a lot. This card was amazing all day. Next, I have 3 Slayer Sunforger. Daybreak gave me lifesteal this round. 4 mana, 5/4. Healing is just insane in this deck because a lot of times in the early game is where they get their damage in. You just heal and you just win from there. You stabilize the Yasuo, stabilize the Malphite. They can't really do much. Like, once you heal, you just continuously using Unstoppable Force, continuously stunning all their cards and killing them with Yasuo. So very, very powerful stuff. I feel, yeah, it's just really perfect for this deck, honestly. So big fan of this card. And again, I've said against aggro sometimes with Homecoming, you can even reuse it to bounce back your hand and heal again. So very good. All right, next we have the Fangs. The Fangs is great in this deck. So 4 mana, 3/2, lifesteal. So healing is just always good in this deck. Play Invoke a Celestial card that costs 3 less. It's just something to do on turn 4. Slayer Sunforge is a card where you want to play it, get max value, you want to really get the 5 heal off of it. This card, if you have like just generically need something to do on turn 4, you just play it if you don't have Yasuo. Give you Crescent Strike, which stuns 2 enemies, which is really good for Yasuo to help level him up, as well as lets you strike if you already have Yasuo on the field. You get Equinox to deal with threats by silencing them. You have the Snake, can kill Zoe, which is a Serpent, I guess, can kill Zoe. The Dog, you can draw you to new cards. The Trickster can give you elusive blockers. It's just a very versatile card. Pretty much always good. Next, we have Yasuo. Very amazing in this deck. He's obviously one of the main points of the deck. So 4 mana, 4/4. When you stun or recall an enemy, I deal 2 to it. When you do 5 stuns or recalls, which is very easy to do in this deck. He strikes them, doing 5 damage to them. That's his attack. His Gem spell is good because he gives more Steel Tempests. This card is particularly insane with either Horic, so I think we're just going to go right into either Horic to show you the combos. Okay, this is either Horic, 3 of these. This is what brings the entire deck together. It's perfect for Yasuo and perfect for Malphite, making a great synergy point. I've been keeping this card in my hand a lot of my games. I feel a lot of cards in a lot of decks I play, I don't really like to keep things that are too expensive. I'd rather get a good early game and then get this, good early game and then get like my medium or higher cost cards later. This card just fits everything together, so I've been keeping it a lot. Let's read it. Countdown 1, stun the 2 weakest enemies. Daybreak, summon a copy of me with Countdown 2. So you play as the first card you play that turn. That's what Daybreak is, so I'll read it real quick. Bonus is the first card you play in the round. It summons a copy of itself. So you have a 5 mana landmark that summons a 5 mana landmark. That's instantly 10 mana landmarks. So this card alone, you just play it, Daybreak. That's 10 mana for Malphite level up. Instant level up. It's so good. This is all you need to level up Malphite. If you have Yasuo in the field, stuns the 2 weakest enemies, so it kills them, because Yasuo will slash them. Then the next turn, it does it again, because you summon a copy. So you're just stunning 2 enemies twice. You're stunning a total of 4 enemies over different turns. And it's just so much control in the field. Cleans up everything, gets huge value out of Yasuo. Then you can just play Malphite as your bomb, and they can't usually beat this. In the game, with this deck, I usually like to mulligan for a 2-drop. I have 8 of those, like Faye, Slayer Sunhawk, and Slayer Shieldbearer, plus Yasuo, plus this. And then hope I draw into Malphite later on in the game, because I have time to get him, because he's cost 7. So very, very good stuff here. You just make past the early game with your 2-drop, play Yasuo in the big game, and play this, and then you just win from there. Very, very solid stuff. The card perfectly brings the deck together. 2-star shaping. This card's really good because it gives you alternative win cons to the Celestials. You can get the Great Beyond, Scourge. You can get all kinds of things. You know, Supernova, Destroyer, just alternate win cons, also healing 5 is really good. Once you stabilize the board with Malphite or Yasuo, it's very hard for your opponent to come back. So it's like, okay, maybe they got a situation like as you're setting up where you're at like, 6 health, 8 health, maybe 12 health, and they're like, okay, my only way to win is to just go for a huge push and just try and kill him because I know I can't beat this Malphite every turn doing unstoppable force. And then you just start shaping, heal it all back. They don't ever regain board control back from there because Malphite and Yasuo are just killing it for you and just doing amazing stuff and, winning the game from there on out. And you heal and you just win from there. So very good. Also good to have the alt win conditions through the elusives and stuff like that, and just gives you a lot of versatility with what you can pick. Like even Living Legends is just insanely powerful card you can get off this. And that can do about anything. Just be a win con on its own. Just you Living Legends doing the game from there, giving you a handful of Celestials to do all kinds of crazy stuff with. Last but not least, Malphite. Malphite is nice. So I actually just posted a champion tier list, and he was, in my opinion, the worst champion in the game, but I don't know where he stands now. Like, this is a huge buff. So you only need 10 mana of landmarks, but again, it's just a single either Hork with Daybreak effect. You just 5 mana landmark, someone's a 5 mana landmark, you just one either Hork, levels him up, and he's good. He's really strong if you play him on turn 7 leveled, which happens all the time. You just play him on turn 7, so he already gets a stat buff, right? 7 mana, 7/11 with tough, and then when I'm summoned around start, if you have the attack token, create unstoppable force in your hand. So every time it's your attack token, you get this unstoppable force in your hand. You get stun all enemies. I'm sure you guys can understand how potent this is with Yasuo. You have Yasuo in the field and Malphite, you stun the whole board, he slashes the whole board and kills everything. It's like, not only is it hard for them to recover because you're just pushing for huge damage every turn your attack token, but they're just losing their field. So when it comes down to them trying to retaliate, they're working with half the cards they had before because you're just killing their cards. And it's just so hard because like they're like, oh, I have to like you kill their field and then if they play into a 7/11 with tough and Yasuo that can do stuns to like strike their units, and if they don't come back, you just win next turn with the next unstoppable force. So very good. Usually how I play this card is I like to develop units first, because if I play unstoppable force right away, they can just develop blockers. But if you just develop a few more units, they can't play any blockers because they'll all just get stunned. And so you get a bunch of attackers, you play unstoppable force, then they play their one blocker because they only have one action after that, and then you just attack, and then they block with what, the Malphite, it's a 7/11, so they take the least amount of damage. He's tough, he'll live, and you chip him for huge damage, so it's very strong stuff. His chance spell is also very good. I don't like to main deck it because I only run either Hork as the landmark, and it's also somewhat expensive, but stun an enemy, deal 3 to it if you summon a landmark this game. This is very good if you have multiple Malphites, so if you have one, you draw one later. This is just a versatile spell to be able to stun and deal damage to something, so Malphite is really, really strong in this deck. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in my games. So I did go on a 15-0 win streak this deck. I'm actually going to showcase my games from the stream today where I went 15-0. So I won't be doing the normal video where I just like annotate my every move. I'll just be showing the games, and I think they're pretty hype games, so I hope you enjoy them. I got off the Yasuo Malphite combos a lot together, which I thought was particularly cool. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoy the games, and yeah. I DM'd you back. It's very nice of you. Appreciate it, man. This aggro, yep. I want to draw into this after we stabilize. These seem fine to stabilize in the beginning. A bit slow, but we get the lifesteal later. This is good. We need a 2-drop. Do Gambus like Gamma points for a deck review? It's up to my mods. We have Yasuo, we have Sunforger. Pretty good. There's a lot of damage though. And playing on 2-drop on offense isn't exactly what I like to see, especially if I'm playing a card I can't block. But if he passes, I'm cool with it. If Yasuo dies, he dies. The way I use him is I just have other win cons, I guess. I did see it briefly. I didn't go over the whole thing. I only read the very end, and someone told me an important part. It sounds pog as fuck, and I'll probably read it later tonight. Sorry, not tonight, but like I'll read it on stream in probably like a sec. I got 13 games already. Meteor Shower is really good in this matchup. I didn't get it. Is this it, boys? Is this gonna be our first loss? Is this gonna be our first loss? Yikes, man. I sure hope this isn't our first loss. So this deck, I mean, I play this deck a lot. They have no answer to Sunforge, that's good. I think this deck's a lot better. I'm 10-0 with it right now. I don't think we can play Yasuo. I think we have to go with this. We need like the immediate healing. This guy opened cracked. What did he do? He just designed the jury rig, house spiders, battlecasters.
Nice.
69? 69? What do you ask if I want gifted? If I prefer gifts with their donut? I don't even that much. Gee, 69, 69, 69. You guys see how the number? Look at the donut. Look at the donut. Nice. No, but for real though, holy fuck, dude, that's really freaking nice of you. I appreciate that a lot. That's a lot of money, dude. Thank you. When you lose this, does it make you feel like you're losing yourself? Nah, I don't run the rear guard. I'm being trolled right now, like honestly, I am. Making all cards available next patch? I've heard two people ask me that. I doubt that they're doing that. Kind of looking into it now. Thank you so much, Kazale. Seriously, I really appreciate that. I don't want to get distracted. That means a lot, thank you. Guys, what do we do? Genius voice work. Nice. Maybe they said something that sounded like that, but that's probably not what they meant. I'll have to read it to see though. Yeah, I guess we can. I mean, I'm just hoping he doesn't have oh, we should hope he doesn't have a second Get Excited or we're done. If he doesn't have a second Get Excited, we actually probably win. What if we draw Star Shaping? Haven't been on since last no computer, still waiting for house to sell. That sounds pretty important, man. I hope it all goes well, for real. No way second Get Excited. Come on, man. No freaking way. Did someone tell me, is it like a word, or how do I word it? Can you guys give me a quote that makes you guys think we're going on the cards? I'm curious. Okay, this does suck, but at least we don't die to Get Excited. Yet. I swear if you have Vision, Poro Cannon, or Vision Rummage. Bro! Oh my god, dude. Give me a freaking chance. Bro, give me a chance, man. A glimmer of hope. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, he's trying to high roll me. He's digging. He wants another augmented, I think.
Hey, welcome to
5 gifted subs on top of that? 2 69s? Oh wait, is it you gifted 69 now?
NicMakesPlays is here.
Yo, dude. Ah, come on, dude. 5 gifted subs? I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Did you want another 69 or? Oh, some kind of 69, I hope. Okay, well, thank you so much, Dale. I really appreciate the support. I hope the house selling goes well and everything. It's very, very, very freaking nice of you.
Oh, it's on. We have no quarrel.
Oh my god, we're still in range.
You are beneath me.
Man, I tapped under Hush. I can't believe you had second crowd favorite. Ah, man, if you had second crowd favorite, we actually won, I think. Thank you so much, Kazale. Seriously, I don't want to underrate how much I appreciate it.
Witness divinity.
Earlier today we did make the discard jinx by doing that.
Destiny waits.
This skin is actually fucking sick. Thanks for the support, joystick. I really appreciate that. This skin is dope as fuck. So we have 2 jinxes down. Oh my god, flame choppers. We have 2 jinxes down. Oh, I didn't do the thing. It doesn't really matter though.
Snow on my head, rain on my feet.
We can always. Oh no, we can't hush that. We don't have mana. Alright, man. Are you done? Are you done trying to kill me? Can I please just get a moment to breathe? He's 2 jinxes down. Because we didn't do the daybreak. We didn't do the daybreak. Okay, that's fine. He's probably outpunked LN312. That's fine. It's cool. Okay, no battlecaster, thank goodness. I don't know what this guy's doing. Oh, he's just activating vision? Wait, what? We should win here, right? Because he can't even use get excited. He only doesn't have cards. Hatsuki! Like we can just straight up kill him this turn. Please play a unit. It's over. It's over. GG's, man. GG's. We got that skin, the Malphite level up. Moving on 11-0 with this deck after this crazy comeback. We're even gonna heal our life back. Can you lose finally? Nope. Not today. At least not this game. Hatsuki! Yo, done before. Thanks for the prime. I appreciate it. Malphite meta, bro. Yeah, Malphite's here to stay, dude. Malphite meta. That was such a tough game. Jeez. Definitely didn't make it easy on us. I hit rank 1 with deck in the beta. I know it inside and out. There's nothing he can do to trick me. Yasuo skin when? I wish I had the Yasuo skin in this account. It's so expensive. I had it on my other account. This hand's fine for this matchup. This is rough. Just turn 1, but if we draw healing, we'll be good. We have tons of healing. Very wide. Yeah, I mean, whatever I do, I'll just replay, so. We'll chill. We have Double Steel Tempest, Homecoming. Ooh. That's good. We're gonna kill next turn, I think, now. Did he also slice Nexus? Yeah, he did. Or he sliced the enemy. He also slices Nexus now, with the animation, though. I'm really hoping I can play this. I guess we're not daybreaking this turn. I think we just need to go full stun. Yeah, I should kill the Doom Beast.
Your attack is obvious.
Save one kiss Fervor? I don't think it matters if he Fervors, honestly. We'll still be out of range of Decimate. I just think it's like, why play on Fervor and take 3? If Fervor's gonna do 3 anyway, you know? Like, this is a guaranteed damage we're taking, where Fervor is just like a potential card he could have. It's like, it's either way we're taking damage, but this is guaranteed damage, so I'd rather just guarantee heal rather than temporary heal. Yasuo is so BM? Wait, why? Why is Yasuo BM? I'm loving how versatile Palm is right here. It's gonna be so versatile. So if we play this, we immediately get Unstoppable Force, right? Stun Drave blocks the else. Yeah, you're right. Let's go Hasagi! Let's go Hasagi! Destiny? It's fine. I actually need to stun something or I can't, like, kill him. I guess we'll just Stun Hawk. So we can... Oh, yeah. So we can do this. Then we can Stun Hawk and Palm. Yep. Guaranteed lethal. Pretty good. Like, even if he has Fervor, like, just try and hit this, we just stun this with Palm. I don't know, guys! I don't know! Looking pretty good! I don't know! You guys say it's not a good deck, but it keeps winning! We keep winning! I don't know! Might just be a Malphite meta! It might just be a I don't know, dude! I'm just telling you guys what I'm seeing right now, dude. It's kinda look like a Malphite meta. It kinda looks like a Malphite meta, dude. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I call it as I see it. I call it as I see it. Alright, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this Yasuo Malphite deck. 15-0. When I made this deck, I did not really have crazy expectations, but it blew mine away. And this buff to only need a single either Horic to level up Malphite is insane, especially if you play on turn 7. It's just so much tempo, such high stats. You're just stunning the enemy board every turn. Whatever's left of it if you didn't already clear with Yasuo either Horic. So very, very powerful stuff. That's a ton of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Feel free to follow me on twitch.tv/NicMakesPlays, where I play this deck and other decks live all the time at 6:30 p.m. EST. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the deck, what you think of the video, what you guys want to see. But have a good one. Peace.